is going on, fellow vets? Brian Reese, the VA Claims Insider, coming at you live from Austin, Texas. And today I'm sharing what happens if I miss my VA C&P exam. Brian, can I skip my VA compensation and pension exam? Look, I am aware that there are some companies out there and organizations that are telling you, yeah, you can skip your VA C&P exam. I'm telling you right now, they are wrong, and do not take that advice. Okay. If you don't go to a scheduled VA compensation and pension exam, okay, your C&P exam, the VA rater can deny your claim. Okay. What's the reference? Well, I'm going to talk through that. So again, what happens if I skip or miss my compensation and pension exam? Here's the bottom line. If you get scheduled, you need to go. Now, how are you going to be notified? You should get a phone call. You should get an email. You should get a packet in the mail from QTC, VES, or another company now called OptumServe, which is the old LHI. Okay, C&P exams for disability claims are now primarily being done by third-party contracted private providers. So let me talk about this real quick, though. So if you don't go, okay, it's in M21-1. It's actually in the law. It's in 38 CFR 3.655, failure to report for a VA examination. That's a problem. It's also in M21-1. And the VA rater actually has a decision tree of what actions they can and should take based upon the situation. Now, here's the other reason why I think you should go to your C&P exam. Forget about what it actually says that, yeah, you need to go or the VA is going to deny your claim. I think you want to go because you need to go tell your true story to the compensation and pension exam of what happened to you in military service. You need to talk about your disability diagnosis in a medical record. You need to talk about the in-service event, injury, or disease for service connection, the nexus, right? And you also need to talk about your current severity of symptoms. How bad are your symptoms in terms of frequency, severity, and duration? Okay. If you don't do that, you are foregoing that opportunity. Okay. So let's talk about this a little bit in more detail. I'm going to read this right out of the law. Okay. This is for an original claim, a supplemental claim, or an increase claim. Okay. The supplemental claim is part of the appeals process. An increase claim means you're already service connected for a condition, but you're filing for an increase, right? You think you deserve a higher disability percentage for that condition. When a claimant fails to report for an examination scheduled in conjunction with an original compensation claim, okay, this means you're a first-time filer, okay? The claim shall be rated based upon the evidence of record. That's an original claim, okay? When the examination was scheduled in conjunction with any other original claim, a supplemental claim for a benefit which was previously denied or disallowed, or a claim for a VA increase, the claim shall be denied. Okay. It actually says that in the law. Okay. So I'm going to go through the VA decision table for what's called failure to report to your VA C&P exam. I'm going to read this directly. This is from M21-1. This is what the VA rater is looking at. Okay. So it's an if then. Okay. If this, then this. If the failure to report for your C&P exam is without good cause, okay, original compensation claim, new claim, so it's a new benefit or a new disability, then the VA rater shall take the following action. Decide the claim based on the evidence of record. Okay, again, that's for a new benefit or a new disability. Okay. If the failure to report for your C&P exam is without good cause and it's for an increased evaluation claim, Okay. That's an increased disability claim. You're filing for increased benefits. A supplemental claim for a previously denied benefit. That's an appeal. Or original claim for a benefit other than compensation. Then the VA rater shall take the following action: deny the claim. Okay. If you're filing an increase claim and somebody tells you, well, you have a DBQ for the increase, so don't go to your C&P exam, the VA rater can deny your claim. That is literally what it says in M21-1. So I'm telling you, okay, as your fellow battle buddy here, that if you get scheduled for a VA compensation and pension exam, you need to go. Now, if you go, you also need to be prepared, okay? You need to be prepared to be uncomfortably vulnerable, to tell your true story to the examiner, to talk about the frequency, severity, and duration of your symptoms, okay? If it's a mental health condition, talk about not only your severity of symptoms, but how those symptoms are negatively affecting your work, your life, and your social functioning. If it's a physical claim, musculoskeletal condition, think about range of motion and any limitations there. Think about pain. Think about negative impacts to your work, your life, your social functioning, okay? And then let the chips fall where they may. Now, if you get a bad C&P exam, which there's a lot of crap, garbage examiners out there, I'm going to share what to do in another video, okay? All right, fellow vets, Brian Reese here, out from Austin, Texas. I love y'all. We'll talk to you soon.